everybody, welcome back. It's Friday knot day, and for this knot we're being very simple. However, this is one of the most useful knots that you're going to need in survival. Now, to start with this knot, I've essentially made a loop. Alright, now then, we're going to say that we have something. We're going to say that we have a ridge line, or we have a branch over our campsite. Well, we have the Larks Head. Oops, wrong way. So basically, what we have here is, there we go, under. You go under the loop, and we have a Larks Head knot. Now this is an extremely simple knot. Basically, you tie off your knot here, and when you make a loop. This one's kind of big, but you can make them of different sizes. But as you can see, this one here ties off here. It's really tight, very secure. Now, somewhere where this would be extremely useful is if you have a tarp set up, and on your gussets, right? So you go through your gussets on your tarp. Alright, so we've gone through our gussets on our tarp, and we have it tied off. Now then, on our stake, we can stake our tarp into the ground using the knot that we've tied off, and then we can tighten it up. And one good thing about this is that, I mean, you can preset your tarps this way, but this is a very useful knot, extremely useful, because it's very simple, very, very simple. And it is secure. Now, if this is a rope, so it's actually a smoother surface, if there's a lot of weight, it can shift up and down the rope, just like this, which is really good if you need to tighten your guy lines on your tarps. So, and this right here, the Larks Head knot, this knot is, if you read Bushcraft 101, Dave Canterbury will say that this is the second most useful knot. And I tend to agree, because this has so many uses. If you have a shorter one of these, you can loop it through a belt loop. And then let's say that it was extremely short, and then you could drop things through here that you need to hold from your belt. Say an axe, a bottle, and then that way it's just secure on your belt. But it's very simple, very, very simple. I've used this knot a lot. I never knew it was called the Larks Head knot until doing further research, but very fast, very simple. Get it to focus. There we go. Oops. And you can pre-make a whole lot of these just loops like this, and just put them in your packs. And so if you get somewhere and you need to set something up real quick, if you have a whole bunch of these loops already pre-made, I just used a regular square knot to tie that one off, but you make these loops, you have them pre-made, and then you're ready to deploy them at a moment's notice. You just pull them out. Very fast, very quick, very, very secure. So that's going to be the Larks Head knot. And this one here, even though it's very simple, this is a good knot to know. It's a good knot to use. And if you think about the other knots that we've learned, this one here just falls right into the whole scenario. Like I said, if you have a tarp, you just set it up real fast. Just put it through the grommet. Then you take your stake at the other end and you can tighten it down. So if you have to make a shelter very quickly, it's already done. And if you already have these on your grommets, already ready to go, folded up in your tarp, then you're even faster. You just pull your tarp out, you set your stakes out, move your grommets, and stake them in. But that's it. A real simple one this week. Have a lot going on, but I know that I missed a knot, and trying to play catch up is not fun. So there you go. That's the Larks Head knot. Very simple, very easy, but extremely, extremely useful.